Hello and welcome to a Let's Play of Call of Juarez. I don't really know anything about this game other than it's Western as it's shown. Sale on Steam, summer sale, so uh, arcade mode, dual mode or story mode. I don't see any point in going through arcade and dual mode. I tried the arcade. It's basically you have to complete kill a group of opponents in a certain environment, and it times you and gives you points. That's fine, but I don't see any point in playing through it. So sorry. What's the difference? We probably should play normal. This is sort of a first-person shooter, but it's much more arcade style than I'm usually used to. So probably should not try to push it.
Easy, boy.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawman who crossed it.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Okay. Once upon a time in Stinking Springs.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Be a little bit too... Controls, bit too sensitive. See if that helps. It can be a bit sensitive, that's okay, because it's a shooter, but there's a limit to that. A decently looking game. Not amazing looking or anything, but it looks nice, good enough. It looks like an auto-save system, which I fucking hate, but Let's roll with it. Press O to see your current objectives. Return to hideout. Brrr.
You heard Pat. Need to stay here and keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Had no choice to do what? Put a bullet in their brains? Apparently, yes. Not quite sure with this. Seems to me that this is a bit wrong, but whatever.
Hell! Shoot that sumbitch!
You earn experience by killing enemies. You need it for leveling and getting extra abilities. Okay.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Still ammunition. Had to move fast, apparently.
Fire at will! Spread out, goddammit! They're coming from the rear!
I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
Hey, you have one behind us! Stay on it! Covering fire!
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
So you're basically telling me there's a million guys coming our way. Fine, go on. There's no fucking cover here. Can I? Try what?
You're dead!
So, how many of these guys are here?
Time to die!
Yeah, I've heard that before. Pistol ammunition.
I'm putting you down! You're dead! He's one of them! Damn it, he's right behind us! Where the hell's Garrett? Never around when you need it!
Level up.
Let's send these sumbitches running!
You have one skill point to spend here now. Select any of the 3 skill categories and then purchase its leftmost skill. Okay. Ranger, long distance sharpshooting. Trapper, close quarters fighter. Gunslinger, dual wielding desperado. Akimbo. Dual-wielding revolvers. Okay. What are the others? Iron sight slows down time. Take your time when aiming. When you aim a long or one-handed weapon, you'll get a fraction of concentration like slowdown, just enough to aim perfectly. Okay. Guess this is a pretty major choice. So choose your combat style. Bulletproof. Okay. Ranged. What about Gunslinger? In many ways, the sniping would, I suppose, fit my style of fighting better than anything else. At the same time, not sure if this is all that exciting of a game to play that way. I mean, staying very far away from the enemy and just sniping them might be more interesting by being as a gunslinger. No, I'm not sure. Okay, dual revolvers. Grab 2 revolvers and give them hell. When you carry a revolver, you can press wheel up or 3 to dual wield. Okay, I thought I chose that already.
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off. Still, one of them reached the water tower.
Okay, you can avoid lethal shots.
Bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
Show your face.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
Leave him to me. Kill him, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, we're definitely missing a lot more. It's not exactly a shock though. Yeah.
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks. Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Try aiming, you idiots.
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
Watch your flank!
More active the single pistol.
I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
Where the hell did that come from? Ah, you.
made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
Tactic now go in.
And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave.
Why are your name Dirty Dave?
And upstairs, I found Billy and Charlie Bowden.
How about that? Huh? You like that?
That secrets. Stinking Springs. Pat Garrett was relentless in his pursuit of Billy the Kid and his gang. Garrett and his posse tracked them to a deserted stone farmhouse in Stinking Springs and surrounded the building. Keeping Billy company was a colorful collection of desperados. Among them were Tom Pickett, Billy Wilson, Charlie Bowdre, and Dirty Dave Radabaugh. Radabaugh crossed paths with such legends as Dave Mather, Bat Matterson, Wyatt Earp, and Doc Holliday, and died in a rather unsavory manner, as he was shot and then decapitated by a Mexican machete in 1886. Charlie Bowdre, who probably killed Buckshot Roberts in the Blazers Mill gunfight, did not survive the siege at Stinking Springs, as a bullet hit him in the chest while he was passing a window. The others surrendered on the following day, December 23, 1880, after Dirty Dave hoisted a white flag. The captured criminals were transported to Santa Fe, while Billy was taken to Mesilla, where he was sentenced to death by hanging. He was then moved to Lincoln. I don't know what NM means. New Mexico? To await execution. It never happened, however, as the kid pulled off a spectacular jailbreak. Yeah, this game seems to be a game where there's a lot of collectibles, achievements, that sort of thing. Not giving a shit at this point, at least. Let's see. Probably not.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
$500, dead or alive. Shoot back to keep this up all day.
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming. That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
Where the hell is that fire coming from?
Suckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention. He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then.
Where exactly am I supposed to go? Seriously.
Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack is just joshing with you now.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
I don't really have much of a clue where I'm supposed to go. Okay, climbing is not a fast activity in this game. Oh, okay. Feel very much vulnerable while doing it.
Keep shooting. I don't mind.
What is that?
You were heading for the barn.
I'm gonna cut you, boy. Oh.
Making my way past the passel of forward foe.
Okay. So we can probably mix these up quite a bit. Iron sight slows time. You aim long or one-handed weapons, but we are mostly going with akimbo at the moment, so probably should try to pick points here. Revolver ammo capacity increased. Carry even more of these deadly revolver bullets. Plus 100% capacity. Longer combos. Better chaining and longer combos mean more experience. Okay. I have to say very little interest in that, but might be useful. More ammunition at this point seems like a good thing though. Faster revolver reload though. I'll take more ammunition at this point. What am I supposed to do? Again, bring the horses from the stable.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up. Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
Anyone here? Sort of a little cautious.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read
shit.
that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
So I have no idea how these work.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Keep your enemy in focus using the mouse. How does this work? This is weird. It's very different from what I expected this to be. When you're, the mouse control has to be a lot more sensitive in this. Otherwise, this is make no sense. It feels like there's a significant lag on the mouse movement, and it's very it has quite a bit of momentum. So it's not at all like aiming in the normal fighting mode. When your opponent reaches for their gun, press to draw your weapon, aim with the mouse, and then shoot. Yeah, this might be a problem because the mouse is so sluggish. So I don't know how this will go. Yeah. It's impossible for me to aim with this. Okay, I was wondering why the mouse control sensitivity can be adjusted separately. Jesus Christ, it needs to be adjusted. Okay, this is a little bit better. What the fuck? Still no good. Yep, it's no good. How do I fire? But yeah, this is it's I can't. It's hard for me to explain. It's so different from what it is. I'm not sure if the invert mouse is good here. Let's put it up just to test it. Yeah, much more sensitivity, please.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
Long range weapon, okay. Yeah, this is weird. Oh. I don't get what the control system is so different there.
I stepped inside, and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on, how did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
So, Pat Garrett honorably killed You can, I think, with the dueling mode, shoot at any time if you want to. There's no K mechanic preventing you. It's just you get an honorable kill if you wait for him to drop first. Accuracy 46. Yeah, that's probably going to be a lot higher if you focus on long range combat. I have no idea how good or bad this is. I don't particularly care. And there was a checkpoint, so... First stage complete.